Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today I am playing Mono Blue Flash which is a deck donation from Andrew. So Andrew decided that while they were playing Mono Blue Fairies, it was very difficult to fit in the Flash creatures like Illvoi Galeblade and continue like playing all the fairies in your deck and also get the of one mind going. So what they've decided to do is play Flash creatures like Galeblade and Clockwork. And then you also have Harry Strix to tap things down for the attack in, and you're just relying on your Moon Circuit Hacker, Ninja the Deep Hours, plus Counterspell to get through. You have a couple of snaps to clear the board, as well as you have Wingcrafter to Soul Bond onto your ninjas to get them flying to continue bashing in. The instants in the deck are Dispel, Force Spike, Spell Pierce, Counterspell, and Snap. So we're going to try to ride those to victory. It'll be interesting to see if we can win without spellstutter spriting people. In the sideboard, we have Hydroblast, Steel Sabotage, and Annul. These are pretty good versus Affinity. Find the monster to keep getting in. Singleton Enveloped, interesting. I'm not sure what that's for, but it could be for like Dread Return. Very Macabre as a way to try to beat Spy as well. So let's go ahead and get into the matches and see if I can tempo some people out. This is going to be interesting for me. Upstate New York Pauper is hosting the second event in their 2025 Open Series on Saturday, August 9th in Rochester, New York. The event currently has a cap of 64 players, and a cap that's $1,500 in cash prizes. I'll be there, and I hope to see you there too. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. All right, we're on the play. We don't have a ninja, so I think I'm going to mulligan. We have a hacker, so this is a keep. Double Galeblade. I think I can just get rid of one of the Galeblades. Go Island Pass. And then hopefully they don't do anything. I can Galeblade attack, hacker, and then of one mind. Let's get rid of this. Play Island and pass the turn. This is a Starship Island. Kind of cool. Planes for the opponent. The Raven Inspector. Okay. I really need that second land drop. If this is White Weenie, my understanding is that's a really bad matchup for Mono Blue Fairies already. Let's get in. And then Hacker. Flip this. We draw a card. Play the island. Pass the turn. They play a planes. Looking to Force Spike a 2-drop if I can. Okay. Counterspell. Then maybe I go Galeblade of one mind. Snap would be good here. Ooh, Cogwork is good actually. Can attack in. They block. We flash in the Cogwork. So now this is going to eat their creature. That one's dead. Cast of one mind. Draw 2. Okay. Harry Strix can tap down a blocker. They play the Raffine's Informant. Discarding a Strands. Plays the Raven Inspector. I guess I'm just going to pass. Our opponent plays a Lunarch Veteran. Okay. Can't do anything about that. They're getting in. Think I'm gonna block. Okay, flash in a Galeblade. Flash in a Galeblade. Find Ninja the Deep Hours. It's pretty good as well. But just attack. The problem is that I don't have a way of dealing with their prismatic strands. So I'll pass the turn. I don't really want to put the ninja and then just have it get stranded. Strands-id. They get to draw off their clue. I'm going to probably cantrip off of a Galeblade. They had 4 in 4 lands. Draws off a clue again. These are a Fiend's Informant. Let's counterspell. Interesting. I'll block your Lunar. Does I block here? They have no... Not like a ninja. I think I want to pick up the Cogwork. Pick this up. Always yes. We will draw cards till the end of time. Did not draw lands though. And they have a Battle Screech. That's really bad for me. Screeching again. I just didn't draw my 3rd land, which I think has been a problem. I think I will attack with the Ninja the Deep Hours and see what they want to do about it. Doink. They're just gonna let that happen, huh? Weird. Alright, I'll discard Harrier Strix. That's bad. Oh, Okay. Or they're passing with 2 mana open. They equip onto the Lunarch, but they didn't attack. All right. We have Of One Mind. Really trying to draw lands here. Finally. Land. Attack with the ninja. I'm hoping that they multi-block. All right. So now I can cog work. They're going to strands. I think I will dispel the strands. They have to have another strands, which they did. Which is fine, I guess. So everything bounces off each other then. Their birds remain alive. We can play the Wingcrafter to give like the cog work flying. Here's a Chokamog. I think I just die. Okay, we'll try going to the next. So we want Bind the Monsters. Spell Pierce seems really not very good. Just need to get in. We would like to play first. Maybe I could have cracked if I'm gonna keep. Hopefully I can draw 1-drop. But I don't know what's gonna happen here. We're looking to draw 1-drop, play it, go Ninja the Deep Hours. Opponent plays Plains and passes. Play Island and pass. Maybe they're afraid of a Force Spike. They play a Plains. We draw a Cogwork. I'll pass the turn. Plays a Rafine's Informant. Discarding his Strands. I'll flash in this Cogwork Wrestler. Play a Hacker. Then we'll draw 2. Play a land. Pass the turn. We have Dispel now. But at least that can stop the Strands for a turn. I'm passing the turn. It's their turn. 4. They only have 2 lands in play. There's a Skyfisher. They're going to return a creature. Returning a land. Plays a land. Does that mean that they just want to keep their blockers up? Darn. We need some way to get their blockers out of the way. Snap. Okay. I'll snap the Skyfisher then. Attack in. So they really should block the Cogwork with Ninja the Deep Hours. Picking this up. Then Dispel the Strands. You draw a card. Finding a Force Spike. Okay, Island. Pass the turn. So if they play the Core Skyfisher again, I have Force Spike. Counterspell. We haven't drawn any actual factual counterspell. Oh man. Let's play the Wingcrafter. That's really good. Parrot. We'll get in for 2. And then we can actually like flip the Wingcrafter on the Hacker. Okay, draw a card. Play Island. Your turn. Somehow we're alive. Core Skyfisher, no. Where's a Bind the Monster when you need him? Plays a Novice Inspector. Getting in for 3. I'm gonna attack out. I'm distinctly feeling the lack of spellstutter sprite, I think. Okay, Hacker. This thing. We draw. Harrier Strix, that's good. So let's Wingcrafter again. Sold on here. Now I could just not play the island. I think I want to play it though. Pass. I forgot that the Harrier Strix can help me to loot through those. But next turn I can tap down the Skyfisher and attack in. They have 3 mana. Are they going to just get me with Chocobo? Chokamog? Great Sword. So I can tap down my blockers. What's the equip cost of this? 1. Okay. This means they're attacking for 5. My creature's tapped. We go to 12. I'll Harrier Strix. Tap down the Skyfisher. And then attack in with everything. They can't block. We're going to Ninja the Deep Hours. Flipping this one. Ninja's Moon Circuit Hacker. Flipping this one. They take 4. We draw 2 cards. Drawing an island. Let's play out the Wingcrafter to give this thing flying. I think I'm actually going to put a Hacker on the table as well. And pass the turn. Basically, oh no. That's bad for me. They're going to attack for 6, 7, 8 damage. Brittle. Play the Galeblade. Draw card. Okay. I think they got me. Let's see what happens in the next one. All right. Round 2 versus Albino. No. Albil. No. 11. So Being on the draw isn't great. We do have Cogwork into Hacker plus Spell Pierce 4 Spike. Having the counterspell in hand, I do like a lot. I just snap kept it because I saw islands and spells. All right, we're on the play. Have a land. Guess keep. Land, pass the turn. Try to flash in our creature. Hopefully draw lands. We can 4 Spike something. They go mountain. I will attempt to flash in a creature. We draw a Hydroblast. I think I have to just attack, unfortunately. I have no other flash creatures. Mountain for the opponent. Faithless Looting. We will try to Hydroblast it. They pyro my Hydro. What do they discard? So the odds that I can... I'm looking to draw a land so that I can get in with the Hacker and then hold up the 4 Spike. Discards Robbery, Snacker, Looting. Oh my goodness. Get in. Flip it. Looking for land. Oh, no. We dead. We dead. So the Snacker's going to return. They just play the Flame Breather right away. Lightning Bolt's my creature. I have a land. So now I can pass. I have a 4 Spike, which may or may not be useful. Another Kessig. They get in for 1. Play the Galeblade. Find a Spell Pierce. I'm never not ninjaing this, I think. Do we draw a card? We do draw a card. Okay, and we found a land. Things are looking up a little bit. But they have a lot of damage on the table. They use to grab the prize. Kills my ninja. Spell Pierce. Yeah, we dead. We dead. Snacker returns. I don't have any idea how I'm going to win this. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have flashed in the Galeblade on the end step. Okay, I'm going to concede because I think I'm dead. I guess I don't have to concede. I don't know how I can win. I don't have to concede, I guess. Maybe I should have played Wingcrafter. Oh, this is so out of my comfort range. Opponent's getting in. Try to flash in this to block the Snacker, I suppose. And then I could draw a card. Another island. We'll go to 8. Doesn't help me ninja though. Let's see if we're dead. We go to 6 life from the Faithless Looting. And then they grab the prize. We'll go to 2. Alright, you got it, buddy. On to the next. Round 3 versus Mr. Mavelbeck. So I think we have to mulligan with no creatures. We're still looking for creature hacker. We do have it this turn. Guess I get rid of 1 Galeblade. And let's see what my opponent's doing. They're playing Gardens. So I'll go land, pass. Best case scenario, I think, is I draw another land. We can also Spell Pierce this. I think I just need to get my ninja going. Gardens is going to beat me up, probably. Maybe not. Flash this in. If they have Snuff Out, it would be bad. Get in. So it seems like we can either only draw 1 land or no lands. Do you have the Snuff? They did not. Can we draw a land? We drew a land. Okay. Finally. It's happening. Defile. Okay. Flash in a flyer again. I guess I'm just going to ride this for the moment. They're at 17. Let's Spell Pierce their Fanatical. So they can't draw cards. Plays the Crypt Rats. Colony Garden. Play the Galeblade. We're going to snap the Crypt Rats and then attack in. They go to 15. They have a duress effect. I'm hosed. They cycle the Troll. They can get another untapped black source. Plays the Crypt Rats. I'll just say no. What did they get? Oh, the Witch's Cottage. Makes sense. Let's attack in again. So they're... Wait, 5. Oh, no! The Witch's Cottage wasn't active. They were trying to get back the Crypt Rats, but they couldn't because it didn't do anything. Just put this Cogwork on the table so I can now have 3 power. Island. Attack in. They go to 11. No, they're going to Fanatical. I'm going to counterspell. Keep them from drawing cards. They go to 11. They use another Fanatical. So there are 4 cards in hand. Another Crypt Rats. Ah, they couldn't actually rats me this turn. Well, let's get in. We will ninja, flipping the Galeblade. So if they want, they can. I'm gonna draw. Find a dispel. We'll cast the of one mind once I can. Pass the turn. Now they have 7 mana. Sacks. Looks like they want to map their rats so that it can be a 2/2. They can take care of all my X2s. Plays a Nile Spellbomb. That doesn't matter. They're attacking in for 1. So let's... Oh, I should have used the of one mind there. Dang. To crack the rats, I'll crack my Galeblade. Drawing a Spell Pierce. I have to pass the turn. If I'd used the of one mind, it would have been much better. We're going to draw off the Spellbomb. Oh, the Wingcrafter's a human. So I can flash in the Galeblade, then play the Wingcrafter of one mind. They have a troll. Let's go Galeblade. Play the Wingcrafter. Attacking for 1. When it goes to 4. I just leaving up Counterspell. Maybe I should have cast the of one mind, trying to look for a land. Campfire. Guess I counter. Trying to push my damage. Okay. They kill my human. Kills my other one. I can't believe they're playing Go for the Throat. What a weird card to play. How would you not play, like, Cast Down? Gets in for 6. Play the Harrier Strix. I don't know. I'd have to draw into... what? So let's play second Harrier Strix. Then maybe I can double Ninja for the victory. Puts me to 5. Spellbomb. I can cycle that. I have to draw a Snap or a second Ninja with them having nothing. Attack in. Flip this. They go to 1. They have a cast down. I'll counter. But it doesn't really matter. I think I want to bind the monsters. I'm not sure here. Over the snap. Because I don't really want them getting their creatures back. And then I don't feel like we're going to get them with the Force Spike. Let's cut a Force Spike. Easy mulligan of no lands. We have 1 land. Flash creature hacker. So we keep. Get rid of 1 Wingcrafter. Put in place a swamp. They have a duress. Haha! Got him! Got him! Cogwork. And we'll get in and flip it. Can this hit them? It does hit them. We draw a card. We draw a counter spell. So that was not super good. Uses a cast down. I have nothing. I'll pass the turn. We'll make a creature on the table. I'll get in. I'll flip it again. They have to use their removal spell, which they have, because it's a removal spell deck. I might have to take a break. I'm getting my butt kicked. Cycles a troll. We have not drawn a land. They have the Monarch. Yeah, we're gonna back it up. Let's see if we would have drawn. There's 1 land coming. Okay, let's try again. Here we go. Last time I played against Paul, they were on Mono Blue Terror. Where you have to just play the Harrier Strix turn 1 so that we can try and get a ninja on the table. Let's tap itself because that's fun. Opponent on black. Just attack in. Maybe the play is to wait and then hacker. Black green. They're playing walls. Ichor Wellspring. Let's just counter that. And then untap. Attack in. Flip the ninja the deep hours. Draw card. Cast the Wingcrafter. And then pass. So this is just another Gardens player, but gonna wreck me. Oh, Pili-Pala! That's bad. Attack in. Let's see what they want to do. No blocks. We'll hacker the Wingcrafter. We'll draw 2 cards. Another hacker. Let's play the Wingcrafter on this one. And pass. I'm really nervous about this Pili-Pala just wrecking me here. Plays a Wellspring. Okay. Twisted Landscape. Play the Galeblade. We're going to attack in. We have double Moon Circuit Hacker. So I can flip this hacker to draw an extra card. Okay, no blocks. We hacker, pick up this one. Then hacker, pick up this one. Then hacker, pick up this one. Uh-oh, I did too many hackers. Whoops. I messed up. Land, pass. That was not great. Oh no. I guess I'm just gonna discard the Strix. Got a lot going on right now. I have Force Spike, I have Counterspell. Somehow we win. I even messed all that up. So counter artifact, null, envelop doesn't do anything, bind doesn't do anything. So my deck donation guy, Andrew, he said to get rid of Spell Pierce and Force Spike for better counter spells. I guess I can leave in one Force Spike. For mental damage. Okay, we have the turn 1 Harrier Strix again. So that's something. Into the Ninja the Deep Hours. Or we could Hacker and then Harrier Strix. Land. I'll go ahead and tap your land. How's that feel? A Wildfire. We definitely need to just get in with the Ninja right now. Ooh. Now I feel like I'm not. I'm just going to attack. Because I could counterspell a Chrysalis, and Chrysalis will destroy me. Okay. Troublemaker Oof enters the battlefield. I'll go ahead and attack him with my Harrier Strix. Flip it with a Moon Circuit Hacker. Okay, we draw a card. Find the Galeblade. That's good because then I can flash that in on end step. They crack the landscape. They got a forest. They're passing the turn. I'll flash in my Galeblade. Maybe they have a breath weapon. They could have a breath weapon here. Play the Harrier Strix. Tap down this thing. They use a Viscer's Insight. Let's counterspell that. And then attack in. And we're looking for lands. They put the Careful Cultivation to block the Ninja. I think that's fine. So Ninja down. They Wildfire their land. Probably going to grab a mountain this time. Grab the mountain. Pili-Pala enters the battlefield. Let's attack in. Flip the Galeblade. Draw a card. Pass. So they discarded the Cultivation, which means they probably have one in hand, and then we just die. But we are representing Counterspell. They cast a Chrysalis. Alright. Flash in this. Flash in another one. What are we going to do? Now I can Ninja the Deep Hours. I almost have enough mana to do everything I want. Guess I just Harrier Strix and tap down the Chrysalis. And then send in the team. They're going to block. Interesting. Let's Ninja. Turn in the Cogwork. Then play the Cogwork. So that thing gets negative. Wow, I can't talk. We're going to draw a card. We draw another card. We loot away this Wingcrafter. Found another Harrier Strix. Are we just going to win somehow? They could have Breath Weapon here. Maybe that's what they were playing too. They Troublemaker Oof. Bargain. They can exile my clock. Oh. They exile my Hacker. Fair enough. Okay, that makes sense bringing them in then. 2 cards in hand. Feels like they're going to be trying to just do Chrysalis beats. But we have a Harrier Strix to tap the Chrysalis. Strix. Tap this. Is safekeeping it. Okay. I'll attack in with all my flyers then. Okay. Let's Ninja this one. The Strix comes back. Ninjutsu. We draw a card. We're finally doing the thing. I think I need to pass. Could Cogwork or Wingcrafter make the Ninja fly? I don't know if I need to. They have 3 cards in hand. 2 mana for what? 3 mana. 4 mana. No, they just played the Slagworks Bridge. Also Marasa on the Troublemaker Oof. We go back to 13. They're passing. Here's the Breath Weapon. Or Fiery Cannonade. Let's draw a card. Find an annul. I have a Snap. I can play my Strix. Tap this thing. Play a land. Pass the turn. Now I can start filtering. 5 mana. A Viscer's Insight, sacrificing a bridge. Maybe it would have made sense to bring in Hydroblast. Play the Oof. They decline to attack. Let's loot. Discard a land. Loot. Discard the annul. think I play out the island. They play a land. Getting in for 2. Okay. I'm going to play the Galeblade. And then just draw a card. Drawing another island. Find the hacker. So let's snap the Chrysalis. We can untap. Attacking for 1. Then flip it to the hacker. I use an Eviscer's Insight. I will dispel. Hacker enters the battlefield. Will we draw a card? We do draw a card. Find a Cogwork. Let's play the Harrier Strix again. Play a land. I wonder if I can find a counterspell for their creature. They play the Chrysalis. Let's loot. We'll discard the Wingcrafter. Maybe the Cogwork. Okay. That resolves. Bad News Bears. Picker Wellspring. And they play Bitter Reunion. Discarding a Drawsforge Bridge. Cast of One Mind. Cast of One Mind again. Finally. Drawing cards. We can snap the Chrysalis again. I think I just play the Strix. Tap down the Chrysalis. Wingcrafter. Put it on the hacker. And then attack for 3. And we'll draw and discard the island. I have Snap, Steel Sabotage, and Counterspell. I'll Counterspell your Duress, I guess. What are they going to do? Wildfire. Let's return your return your bridge. They cycle the landscape. That was a brutal response to the wildfire right there. Then they have a fiery cannonade. Okay. So I feel like I definitely want the Hydroblast. They've got a 4/5 and I have a 1/1. Plays a land. We'll snap the Chrysalis. Attack in. And then flip it. Okay. Draw a card. Find the Galeblade. Replay this. Wingcrafter. They both have flying now. Opponent's going to replay the Chrysalis. Let's flash in the Galeblade. And then draw a card. Finding a null. I think I have to pass. Weirdly, they wildfire my land. I guess they have no more basics. Fanatical, the Wellspring. I think I'm just going to get ground out here. Chrysalis, too strong. Maybe I should bring in the tap spells just for the Chrysalis. Yikes. Let's go to the next game. I mean, we won a game, right? So, Hydroblast. Get rid of Force Spike. Get rid of the snaps. Because the annul's not very good. The Dispel. And the snaps. Bring in the Bind the Monster. So I just kept getting it off the table and it wasn't really helpful. Game 3, we're on the play. We have Hydroblast, Hacker. Guess this is a keep. And Counterspell. Pass the turn. Opponent leads on a bridge. Play a land. I'll pass. Guess I'm just going to Counterspell your creature here. Put a Moon Circuit Hacker on the table. Play Pili-Pala. Not amazing. Play the Galeblade. Cast Of One Mind. Land. I think they're just going to get me here. Let's Ninja. Oh, okay. They're good with it? Well, that's good. Guess I'm good with that too. Here comes a Chrysalis. Okay. We're just going to tap that thing down. Attacking for 1. And then Ninja. Flip this thing. Or flip the Galeblade. Hopefully we draw some good cards. We draw Steel Sabotage. Okay. They go for a Duress. I don't really have anything in my hand. I guess they take the Steel Sabotage. They just have a second Chrysalis. Sure. I'll draw a card. Play the Wingcrafter. Get my Ninja flying at least. Then I'm passing. They cycle a landscape. Plays a land. Found a Harrier Strix. That is quite good. We will tap the Chrysalis. And get in for 3. Trying to hold up the Hydroblast for their Fiery Cannonade situation. Interesting that they use that over Breath Weapon. I'll play land. Pass the turn. Thinking of using the Harrier Strix to discard the Cogwork and try to find some other tap for the Chrysalis. Oh no, I played the wrong spell. I played the wrong spell. I tried to use this to discard, and then I just didn't. I just did the opposite. I'm used to like clicking the spell in my hand first. We will loot away an island. Opponent's turn. 3 cards in hand. Plays a land. We have another ninja. Okay, I think I just attack with everything. Use the ninja. Pick up the Harrier Strix. So they'll take 4. We'll draw a card. Another Wingcrafter. Okay. We'll just give the other ninja flying. And then we will not pair the other one. Pass. They play out their Pili-Pala. Am I dead? Am I dead? My turn. Found the counter spell. That's good. Harrier Strix is going to tap down the Chrysalis. I will pair. And then I'll attack in. So they could just block here and let me not get a card. They decide to block the Wingcrafter. We draw a card. Find a Galeblade. When it's at 7, still got 3 Hydras in hand. I'll play the Galeblade out. Can I do anything with my hand right now? Love One Mind is good. Draw 2. Found a Bind the Monster for the Chrysalis. That's massive. That is really big. Then we'll swing in. I took 2 damage there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They block the ninja. That makes sense. Blocks the cogwork. So I guess if they try to play a draw 2, I should counter it. They just take it. They're at 4. Can we win this match? Can we get there? This has been very close. I will counterspell your Chrysalis. I have double Hydra still for double Fiery Cannonade. They're gonna Wildfire, so I will counterspell the Wildfire. Now they can play Fiery Cannonade. But I have 2 more Hydro Blasts. Very tough. Oh my. I have another ninja. We're getting in. This is just lethal if it connects. Yep. We'll ninja back Strix. They go for the Fire Cannonade. This time I've got my Hydroblast. What a game. Okay. So we are 1-3. I wonder if I can win another game. Or match. Round 5. We're on the draw. I think I'm going to keep. I have no idea what we're up against. This hand. What are we looking to do? Plains? No! Court Homunculus. Okay. I don't know what that means. +1/+1 if you control an artifact. I'll pass the turn. Maybe they don't play an artifact and then I get to eat it with the cogwork. Nope. Not the case. I'll flash in my Galeblade. If I draw a ninja, I'll go for the ninja. Another cogwork wrestler. So I guess I can attack because I'm not going to attack. I'm thinking I will cogwork and then block. Thraben Inspector for the opponent. This is pretty obvious that I'm going to block here. Bone Saw. Okay. I guess that was too obvious. Alright, let's get in for 1. Another Thraben. Let's see what they do. They're not attacking still? I guess I just take my turn. There we go. Let's get in with this Galeblade. And then I can actually Wingcrafter the ninja on the next turn. So we'll start to take over, hopefully. And we will always yes to that card draw, for now anyway. We draw a Harrier Strix. I'll pass the turn. Let's see. They have Plains. Flash in a cogwork. We'll negative this thing. Then I'll flash in another one. And we'll negative the other Court Homunculus. And then we will double block a Homunculus. Block. Block. So that should die. It did. For 2 mana, they play Auriok Sky Chaser, or Sun Chaser. You can just tap it down. Then attack in for 1 or 2. And draw a card. Drawing an island. I think I play the island. So I can flash in the Galeblade. I also have Counterspell and Force Spike. This is going to eat a Force Spike. Doink. They can't really attack on the ground. They're fine with attacking in the air. Okay. Flash in the Galeblade. And then we'll just give the Wingcrafter and the Ninja flying. And then we'll attack in. We have 4 in the air. Next turn I'll have 5 in the air. I should probably put the Harrier Strix on the table just to have more damage. Tap your creature. So I'm probably going to use the counterspell. Counterspell that. Of course, Skyfisher gets a no. They attack in. We'll double block. Not really worried about that. We have a Hacker. So let's Strix and tap the Sun Chaser. And now I have a... Okay, we win. Yay! That was sweet. So we want to have the Bind the Monsters, I think, to get rid of the flying blockers. Spell Pierce seemed like it was really not very good against them. Maybe Dispel also is not very good. And then we bring in these Steel Sabotages. I mean, we ran hot there, though. We really did. Our opponent ran cold. We have Harrier Strix. Let's keep. Land Strix. We can find the monster and Hacker. Or actually, probably... No, this has Soul Bond. Okay, they play an Ardent Recruit. We'll go land, play the Harrier Strix. So what's my plan? Get in, snap their creature, Hacker, Fort Homunculus enters the battlefield. They can attack for 3. Okay. We're going to bounce the 3/3. Attack in. Flip the Hacker. So they take 2. We draw Bind the Monster. Let's play the Wingcrafter. And then now I have 3 power in the air. They play a core Skyfisher. They have to pick up a creature. They can pick up the Homunculus. Maybe they pick up a land. They do. Play the Ardent Recruit. They get in for 4. I feel like I'm losing this race, which isn't great. Let's draw 2. What? Strix. Tap this thing down. Draw 2. Land. Let's tap down the Ardent Recruit. Attack in. I think I have to discard the counterspell. Opponent plays another core Skyfisher so they can put the Ardent Recruit back on the table. I think I'm just losing. They get in for 4. We'll go to the next game. So being on the play, Steel Sabotage is actually pretty good because it counters and gets rid of their creatures, right? So let's get rid of Force Spike. Bring in 1 and Null. Spell Pierce not looking very good. Okay, we'll try for going against their artifact stuff. I'll try to keep this one. We don't have a flash creature. Land, play the Harrier Strix. Tap my own land. This is for the 2/3. This game, when it goes Novice Inspector, find a land. I will get in with my Strix. Then Hacker, flip the Strix. Okay, we'll draw a card. We draw an island. I think I'm going to wait and then try to keep up the Annul or Steel Sabotage here. Plays a Glinthawk. So I'm going to Steel Sabotage, returning your clue token. You have to pick up your land. They play a Bone Splitter. Now they are declining to attack. Let's go bind the monster. And then bind the monster here. Attacking for 2. We'll discard a Harrier Strix, I guess. The Cogwork can let me just like win combat out of nowhere, maybe. Plays an Ancient Den. Glinthawk again. What are they going to pick up? Maybe they pick up the Bone Splitter? They replay it, I have to counter. Ardent Recruit. Okay. I'm going to use the Harrier Strix to tap down their Glinthawk. And then attack in. So they'd have to block with Ardent Recruit. They decline. We'll discard the Annul, I guess. Then cast Of One Mind. Play land. Your turn. I'm going to... Let's see. They play the Bone Splitter. Okay. Another Bone Splitter. Guess I'm countering it. Put it on the Ardent Recruit. I'm going to attack in for 5. That's a lot of damage. Oh. Interesting. I'll just Cogwork Wrestler. And then pass, right? Take 5. Let's attack in. We'll ninja, pick up the little ninja. Then Moon Circuit Hacker, pick up Cogwork. That'll draw me 2 cards. We draw Bind the Monster. Draw another card. Of 1 mind. Let's get rid of the Glenhawk forever. Or for a while, I guess. We'll go to 10. So I'm stopping that Glenhawk from hitting me here. Bone Splitter on that Ardent Recruit is pretty scary. This is really tight. Looks like they conceded. They said bad game, lucky. Alright, Salt. I'll take it. Give me my 50 play points back. Cool deck. Good luck in the rest, opponent. Alright, so I think it's difficult to play tempo. And we ran into some matchups that weren't super good, but we did manage to win 2 out of all the 5. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.